It's Sunday, September 7th, 2025. Time for another fireside chat with Dizzy, fuzzy little puppy dog, and a smoky fire. I've been going to camp out here tonight, but we had a lot of rain. It started a lot earlier than it was supposed to. I was going to cut up some wood. Didn't get to it because of the rain. Like I said, it started earlier than it was supposed to. So I'm not having much luck in getting this fire going. That I had been going to camp out, and it was just so wet that I changed my mind, and I'm not even staying out here. I can't keep the fire going. The wood just appears to either be too green or too wet. It just doesn't want to burn right. I was going to cook my dinner over it, so instead I'm going to go home after I shoot my video and cook my dinner there. So let's see, where are we? Horses, okay. Misty, she did so good week before. I had mentioned in my video about how good she was doing. I had no trouble with her whatsoever. And then I got on her. She was horrible. Fighting me every step of the way. Not wanting to listen. I did what I could with her. She did not want to be anywhere near that far side of the round pen. And finally, I just didn't let her know that I was giving up. Instead, I managed to get her close to it one time. I then got off of her and unsaddled her, and I just led her around. And even just leading her, she did not want to lead properly, almost running me over. She was horrible. I did work her in the round pen after that, and she calmed down. I had a lesson on Wednesday morning. She tried to act up at the lesson too. I was able to get her calmed down. And then the next time I rode her, she was fine again. So that's Misty. Fire is definitely not wanting to burn good. Licorice. I rode her earlier, I guess last month. And I didn't ride her much, just wanted to see how she'd do, and she did fine. Well, I went to ride her the other day. She was even worse than Misty. I honestly thought she was going to start bucking. I was able to get her to stop. I got down and checked everything over just to make sure that nothing was off. Everything was fine. I got back on and did not ride long. Basically, I just didn't want her to get the idea in her head that she could act up and that would get her out of work. So she didn't know what I was planning on doing. Basically, I just did a lot of start, stop, and just kept it at a walk. And then, so maybe 5 minutes total I was on her. The next day, I got her in the round pen. I have never had that much trouble getting her to move. But I was able to, and got her listening to me at least for a while. And that was that. Didn't get to do anything with them yesterday. Like I said, it started raining a lot earlier than they had called for. I was working on my outhouse and I got wet. Had to get I brought out my miter saw, had it set up on the tailgate of my truck, and I had to take it off real quick and stick it in my feed stall, not bringing the truck out again. When I work on with it again, I've got my big, what do you call that thing? My big stock tank turned upside down because I don't use it at this time of year. I will probably just take a piece of plywood, stick it on top of that so that I have a level surface, and I will work on that. I was also going to use it to cut up some wood, as I have a lot that needs to be cut up, but I didn't get to it. So, let's see. Did not mow this past week because really wasn't anything that I thought would be good to mow, and with as dry as it was, that's about the time when I stopped mowing anyway. I just didn't mow. Like I said, we got 1.5 inches yesterday, so that was good. I will not be mowing anymore this year. I have 8 bales of hay right now, so I want that to last as long as possible. Now, with another thing with this rain, I was going to work on the yard when I got home yesterday afternoon. That did not happen. So I have done some work at the house, basically just keeping up with what I've already have done. One thing that I did do, chicks that I had in the basement, in my kitchen, I've been wanting them out of there. They were just getting too big and too stinky and making too much of a mess with little feathers flying all over my kitchen, and my allergies were really acting up. I'm allergic to birds, so that might have been what was really causing it. I got a pen set up in the basement. They have now been moved down into the basement. I don't really know how old they are. I know that they are definitely older than they would have been if I had hatched chicks out, but I don't have any place to put them right now other than in the basement. I am going to be working in the yard this week. Once I get the yard, do what I want done in the yard, I will be taking chickens home again, and they will all be on chick feed, because I know that not all of them are old enough. Keep them on that until close to the end of the month, and then switch them over to the regular. And I'm going to continue the ones that I have out here. They will not be ready to go on the regular layer feed until the end of the month. Once they are on the regular layer feed, then yeah, I will get everybody, then I will get the chicks out here as well. I think that's about all for me today. Like I said, this fire is just not burning well. I want my dinner. I'm hungry. So I'm just going to go home. I'm going to knock this fire apart. And I doubt very much that it'll continue burning. And go home and eat dinner, and I'll talk at you later.